It's all over now, guys. It's all over. You don't have to. We don't. It's all over. What's up, Fin fans? So, Dolphins lose to the Bills very, very badly. There's a bunch of things I want to talk about, but in general with the game, it was horrible. It was just a bad game. It was messy on both sides. I could break down how the play calling was bad, how certain players played bad, how the defensive coordinators did bad, how everyone did bad, but at this point, it doesn't really matter because of who's going to be gone and all that stuff and firings and stuff. And one thing I want to touch upon is these refs in the NFL need to be held accountable for making very horrendous and stupid calls. It's bad. It's really bad, and they need to be held absolutely 1,000% accountable because some of the flags in this Dolphin game were atrocious. When it comes to players like Kenyon Drake, I know for a fact with the potential of the front office and the head coach being gone, we don't have to worry about him potentially getting traded or released or something stupid with him because he plays really good. He plays his heart out. With the game in general, like I'm looking at my notes right now, and it's like I could pick and choose between, Gase not making Asiata and fails active and, blitzing and playing zone and, this and that, but it don't really matter at this point because when Gase was asked about Stephen Ross and if he's going to get fired, he said he hasn't talked to Ross yet, which normally is not a good thing. When asked Cameron Wake, do you think Adam Gase is going to be fired or should be fired? Cameron Wake didn't answer. And then when Stephen Ross was leaving the locker room, he just blew past everyone and didn't want to answer any questions. So, at this point in the season, look, you know what? Let me get right in the middle of this. I'm going to get to one of you guys' comments of the day. It's actually for you guys, but you guys all asked me this question. Dylan asks me, who do you want the Dolphins to get as a new head coach if Adam Gase is fired? Michael asked me any idea of possible new head coaches. Greg asked me any chance Ross will pull the trigger on firing both Gase and Burke, Greer and Tenenbaum after this week. Jonathan asked me, who do you like as the Dolphins' new head coach? Is it 100% that Adam Gase is gone just because of how bad this game is and how bad they did? No, I wouldn't say it's 100% because Gase can still kind of maybe talk his way into, the injuries, not playing with his starting quarterback for so long, not having a bye week, the hurricane. Like his first year, he went 10-6. We won a 7-game winning streak, took us to the playoffs. Ryan Tannehill got injured, and he still won his games, got us to the playoffs. And then he had to deal with the hurricane and all that other stuff. And then this year, he had to deal with injuries. So Adam Gase can be like, Ross, look, I had to deal with this. He could talk his way into it. If I was Ross, say I'm the owner of the Miami Dolphins. I'm like, Gase, you know what? I'm not making this decision. I'm going to hire a VP, get rid of, Tannenbaum, bring in someone new like Louis Riddick or someone like that, and be like, you decide if you want to keep Gase or if you want to fire Gase. I'm good with you either way because this is on your heads. You know more about football than I do. You do what you need to do. That's what I would do. So right now, I don't know if Gase is gone. I also don't really know the head coaching availability out there. There's a potential to get Urban Meyer if you go that route of the college head coaches. Does Ross want to pull Harbaugh away from Michigan, which is his college, which I doubt. With the Ravens and their Harbaugh, are they going to fire him? Right now, the Ravens are winning against the Cleveland Browns 23-17, and the Steelers and Bengals are tied, which is, Ravens lose, Steelers win, Ravens win the division they're in, and then vice versa. So we don't know. There's a potential that he could be fired, but I doubt it. Mike Tomlin could be fired, so that's a potential for a head coach. So I don't know. At this point, I'm still stuck in how bad they did for the past 3 games. And then let me real quick talk about Ryan Tannehill. And I know a lot of you guys think I hate Ryan Tannehill. Actually, no, a lot of you guys don't think I hate Ryan Tannehill. There's a few of you guys that think I hate Ryan Tannehill. I don't hate Ryan Tannehill. I've done so many videos on Ryan Tannehill and so many videos saying he's not a bad quarterback, he's a good quarterback. Personally, would I want Ryan Tannehill back? if he takes a pay cut. This dude needs to take a pay cut. Will he be back? I don't think so. Not after this game. I don't think after this game Ross wants anyone back. I don't even think Ross wants himself back. This game was really bad. But Ryan Tannehill, as much as you can hate him or love him, you got to give this dude credit. He fights for this team. He gives his all for this team. Sometimes his pocket presence is horrible and he takes sacks or doesn't throw the ball away, throws interceptions because he can't feel the pressure and isn't good at that. But you got to give the dude credit because he fought and he put all his all into this team. He deserved better than he got, especially when it comes to the offensive line and all that stuff. But Tannehill's the type of quarterback that you need everything around him. He's not the type of quarterback to lift a team. He's the type of quarterback to be lifted by the team. And it's been 7 years, guys, and it's time to move on. Now, is it time to move on to cut him? I don't know. You could bring in players to compete with him, which I'm for. Have 4 quarterbacks. It was a post-June 1st cut, so you never know. You could bring him in, do what you need to do. But as of right now, I don't know what they're doing with Ryan Tannehill. Could he get cut? Could he get released? There's that potential, that possibility. And with the future of this team, it's up in the air at this point. Burke will be gone. I think Tannenbaum will definitely be gone. Greer, if I was Ross, I'd completely clean house. I'd completely redo it all because at this point it's not working. It's 3 years, But I have a ton of different ideas and different videos that are coming out. So, there's a lot that needs to be talked about with this team, and there's a lot that needs to be touched on with this team, especially with the future, with draft picks, free agents, prospects, head coaches, potentially defensive coaches, but definitely. So there'll be a lot to come, but again, with this game in general, both of these teams played absolutely horrible. The Bills should not have been, the Dolphins and Bills shouldn't have been tied at halftime. How do you miss a 42-yard field goal short? How do you were up, you could have been up 17-0. And then the Dolphins go down and score, and then you pick 6 with Rashad Jones, which kind of cemented that he'll be back next year, and they'll probably get rid of T.J. McDonald. But the Bills are really bad, and the Dolphins are really bad, but it seems like both of these teams are going in opposite directions because Josh Allen is the type of quarterback that, he's inaccurate. He needs to work on his accuracy, but he has the legs and the mobility to keep plays alive and to win you games, whereas the Dolphins right now are like, what do they do with quarterback? What do they do with their head coach? What is going on with this and that, this and that? But again, I'm going to make videos talking about what I think the Dolphins should do, head coach, free agent, all of that stuff. But, already comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about Gase, Tannehill, obviously Burke's gone. But let me know what you guys think about this team. Let me know what you guys think about the future of this team. I already answered your guys' comment of the day on Twitter. So again, like I normally say to you guys, if you want to follow me on Twitter, here's my Twitter handle. With the season being over and no games for me to be talking about, I'm still going to do playoff games. I'm still going to talk about the Super Bowl. And I'm going to be talking and doing Dolphin videos in between that stuff. But I'll be tweeting out everything that happens when it comes to transactions, cuts, signings, all that stuff. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, follow my second channel, The Bit Boys. We do video games every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Christmas is over, so we got a ton of games we're going to be playing, and if you go over there and check it out, I think we're 8 subscribers away from 300, which is a lot to do with you guys. You guys are amazing. Gotta go over and check that ish out. Give this video a thumbs up because the future, you only can go up from where we're at, right? Even though we're 7-9, a lot of public media thought the Dolphins would win 4 games, 5 games at most. We won 7. And this was all before the Dolphins got injured. So, it's not as bad as it seems, and change is coming, and change is good, especially what we need right now. So, sky's the limit with this team. You never know what's going to happen with this team. So, give this a thumbs up because you're a diehard Dolphins fan, and change is coming. Change is coming. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Like I said before, I got a ton of videos planned. Just because the Dolphins season's over doesn't mean that I'm going to go hibernate. Just so you know, though, the 12th I gotta get my wisdom tooth taken out, so I might disappear for 3-4 days because I gotta get my wisdom tooth pulled. But other than that, you're getting videos from me 4 times a week, maybe more, depending on what's happening, who's getting cut, who's getting signed, potential of new head coach or what this or that. So subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I will see you guys tomorrow, because tomorrow's Black Monday. So there'll be some head coaches getting fired, potentially Adam Gase. There's talks of playoff standings and all that stuff. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I know this loss sucks. It really does suck. But, you know, the season sucked. It was a very up and down roller coaster, a lot of downs, but some ups. Patriots game and, you know, Raiders game and Bears game. But keep your heads up. See you tomorrow. Stay classy and like usual, fins up.